Buenos
Aló.
días. Hola, buenos días.
Sí.
Buenos días, Ricardo, y el equipo que le acompaña.
Muchísimo gusto a todos ustedes. Yo quiero presentarme, soy Ricardo Terán, soy presidente de Inventus, ¿verdad? Nosotros somos una empresa desde el año 1936, estamos trabajando en el área internacional, ¿verdad? En tecnología del año 1967. Y desde el año 2009, que descubrimos que había un serio problema en la educación, porque los niños querían aprender de forma diferente, decidimos crear la empresa Inventus para enfocar a resolver el problema que estábamos viendo. El problema cuando vimos lo grande que era, decidimos dividirlo en seis subproblemas, ¿verdad? Y esto lo que hicimos fue dividimos lo que era la parte de educación a profesores, porque mirábamos la resistencia que los profesores tenían de entrar en la tecnología, ¿verdad? Y entendíamos la importancia de los profesores de edad que tenían mucha experiencia, mucha pedagogía, mucha profundidad, y entendíamos también los profesores nuevos que vienen con toda la fuerza de querer utilizar la tecnología para la educación y cómo nosotros podíamos integrar ambos puntos sin que nadie se nos muriera en medio, ¿verdad? Y en eso hemos venido trabajando durante todos estos años. Después vimos la parte de conectividad, ¿verdad? Que eso ha sido un problema, ¿verdad? Y tenemos muchas soluciones al respecto de esto. Después vimos que la parte de los contenidos, porque todo el mundo entregaba equipos, ¿verdad? Y creían que por entregar el fierro resolvían el problema, y la verdad que el equipo solo es el medio. Lo que cambia es la plataforma y cómo está integrada. Y en esto también después descubrimos que no solamente eran libros digitales, sino que tenían que ser libros vivos, porque los niños quieren ver la educación como la ven ahora, en videos, en audio, etcétera, con mucho movimiento, ¿verdad? Después vimos de que necesitábamos integrar plataformas de contenido, ¿verdad? Como son contenidos de bibliotecas. Después vimos que había una gran parte de la población que tenían problemas, ¿verdad? Como autismo, etcétera, y tenemos una biblioteca solo para ese tipo de personas, ¿verdad? Después vimos que había que crear productos para primaria, secundaria, profesores, ¿verdad? Y creamos esos productos, ¿verdad? Después vimos cómo resolver la parte de la parte de la clase, cómo integrarla, y ahora cómo integramos de casa a casa, porque el profesor está en casa y los muchachos están en casa, y cómo tienen control, ¿verdad? Vimos que habían otros temas como el inglés, que era necesario para nuestra población, temas de educación técnica, temas de innovación y de emprendedurismo, ¿verdad? Y después vimos la parte de cómo integrarla en todas las plataformas existentes, sabiendo que en la mano de la mayoría de las poblaciones está una cosa que se llama el celular inteligente, el cual nosotros creemos que es la mayor oportunidad que tenemos para resolver este problema rápidamente a un costo muy bajo, ¿verdad? Entonces, hoy vamos a presentarle la plataforma Mosaic de Mozalearn, ¿verdad? Que es la plataforma que es nuestro aliado estratégico. Creemos que es la plataforma más potente que hay en el mercado, ¿verdad? Quiénes son ellos van a explicar quiénes son, pero tienen una profundidad educativa muy fuerte, tienen años de estar en este negocio, ¿verdad? Y han logrado reunir gente espectacular para que ustedes vean lo que le van a presentar, ¿verdad? Y con esta plataforma, lo importante es que ustedes van a ver cómo el profesor hace su clase, controla su clase, da su clase, ¿verdad? En el aula o fuera del aula, como está ahorita, ¿verdad? Cómo el alumno recibe la información, contesta las preguntas, contesta los exámenes, contesta las pruebas, hace su tarea, trabaja en equipo y aprende. Y después también la parte de toda la información que sale de esta información para la administración. La administración desde la ministra de Educación, la regional, la local, la institucional, la del profesor y la del alumno, ¿verdad? Donde permite integrar toda esa información que al final termina en las notas o los libros de notas que se llama, ¿verdad? Así que yo voy a dejar a Scholz, ¿verdad, Navistán? ¿Verdad? Quien nos va a dar la presentación. Y lo que vamos a hacer es, ¿todo el mundo habla inglés o necesita que traduzcamos? Carolina.
¿Aló?
Ricardo, buenos días.
Sí.
Okay.
Buenos días, Ricardo Cardona te saluda.
Hola, ¿qué tal, mi querido viceministro? ¿Cómo está usted? Qué buenos días.
Encantado de saludarte. Pues nosotros tenemos un grupo importante de especialistas y de técnicos informáticos, especialistas en materia, etcétera, de niveles, y que están interesados en conocer la plataforma. Yo les comenté un poquito lo que habíamos visto la vez pasada, así que estamos muy interesados. Gracias por la introducción. De todas maneras, entiendo que la plataforma, si bien la presentación es en inglés, todos los contenidos están en español, o sea que se puede seguir de alguna manera la presentación. Así que yo creo que hacemos la presentación y que si quieres algunas dudas, que las vayan anotando o que al final de cada módulo se vaya de alguna manera estableciendo las preguntas para no interrumpir la presentación, que creo que vale la pena.
Ok, fantástico, pues eso acortaría mucho la presentación para no la traducción, pero si quieren apunten las preguntas e inquietudes y después vamos nosotros a preguntarle, a contestar toditas las preguntas y respuestas que ustedes puedan tener, ¿les parece?
Excelente, excelente, gracias.
Okay, Schultz, it's all in English, okay, and then at the end we'll have questions and answers.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, buenos días a todos. Soy Zsolt. Soy un caballero húngaro. So that's all I can speak Spanish. Sorry. So today I would like to talk and show you about how can the combination of the well-known traditional textbooks of yours and the digital tools contribute to a successful education. In Hungary, we are also a textbook publisher for more like 30 years. And we have launched our own developed system 10 years ago. As you can see on this first slide, you can see all of the parts of the system. It has three main parts. It is called Mozo-Learn system. You can see here that we have a platform for teachers. This is designed usually for interactive boards, but of course it works with works on all surfaces. It's a Windows-based presentation software, and we also have a platform for home learning at home. This is for students where they can access to the same content because of the huge Mozo library. So they can access to their textbooks, they can access to all of the digital content which have been shown by the teachers in the classroom or in these days during the pandemic. Teachers can also work with different sharing options like this Zoom conference. So our software can be used on or with every sharing options like Zoom or Skype or Google Meet or any other options. And we also have in this learning management system a school administration system as well, which is designed to simplify organizational and administrative tasks and to foster communication, contributing to a better and more efficient functioning of the education system and to the improvement of quality education. So this is the part of the system, but a different thing than Mozobook and Mozoweb. Today I'm gonna focus on our flagship, which is Mozobook. And as you may know, nowadays in these hard times, it's our responsibility to as digital content provider or even a publishing house or software developer with educational policy and decision makers to make everything possible to raise a smarter generation to educate our students in the best possible way with the best teaching resources. Teachers, we all know, I think, that teachers need to have good and quality textbooks. I mean, rich illustrated textbooks, well-edited ones, in order to use it. And of course, an integrated digital system as well. Because of this pandemic situation, it's now also very important to have both together. So they can, I mean, the teachers, they can be successful if this integrated educational system like ours is easy to use, and if this system can focus on all of the subjects. And you are going to see that all materials covers all subjects and all grades, including the K-12 level. So it means from age 6 to age 18, we cover all subjects and all grades. And we can also adapting to any national curriculum. It's also another question to reach and to enhance the materials with your special things if you want to. If the teachers don't enjoy using this technology, rather becomes their servant, I think we will fail to convince them to use the digital technology. That's why it's very important to provide them an easy to use surface. And I hope you're going to see that our system is very easy to use. All of the teachers who are on different levels will be able to use it. They can easily open their textbooks. They can easily open an integrated digital content from the textbook, and we can also give you some individuality, some special own stuff to work with, because they can use their own previously created materials even if they want to. So okay, so let's focus first on Mozabook. So as I told you, Mozabook is the main part of the system. This is made for the teachers, of course for the classroom work, because they usually use on interactive boards or with projectors. But they can also use it at home. They can work with the software at home. It's Windows-based software, and allows you using all of the digital textbooks created by you, for example, or any of your publisher. They can open it. They can use all of the digital content inside, and we can also support them with a lot of tools and games inside the software. You have to know that inside this Moza library, which you can see here, we have over 1,200 3D animations. We have over between 700 educational videos, and more than 120 tools and gamifying tools and skill development tools, virtual experimental tools, which can help making the most out of the lesson, for example. Okay, and okay, so I think let's open one of your textbooks. So we have already imported 2 textbooks from your country. It's the first one is a science textbook and the maths textbook. So let's open. So we are also able to open, but before we open it, you have to see that this is the initial page of the software. Here you can browse on the bookshelf. You can browse between the textbooks, or if you have already created cadernos, exercise books, we usually call it exercise books. It's like presentations. So we can also show you, especially later, but we can also show you how to create presentations, because it's a presentation software. So even if you are a chemistry teacher, even if you are a physics teacher, or any other teacher from different grades, you will be able to use it. You will be able to create custom presentations, lesson plans, and worksheets. Even we have a built-in test editor in which you will be able to create various types of test sheets, and you will be able to send it to the students as a homework. If later, when this pandemic will be over, you are also you will be also able to create test sheets in the classroom. And just because we have a classwork function as well, later the teachers will be able to share test sheets in the classroom as well. So we have a classwork function as well and a homework function as well. I'm going to show you as many features as I can during this presentation. So this platform is a coherent, clear, and easily manageable. So simply easy to use. So let's go back to the main initial page. On this page, you will see the bookshelf, and I will open one of your textbooks to see how it works. The software can be operated in 32 languages. Of course, we have the Spanish language. Almost all of the content have been already translated into Spanish, so don't worry about it. Everything will be in Spanish language. But if there is any bilingual school, or if they learn different languages, not just their mother language, of course teachers will be able to change the language and then use in bilingual mode as well. So let's open one of your textbooks. Okay, so this is the science 6th grade textbooks of you, and you can see here that I can easily navigate within the textbook. I can enlarge the paragraphs. I can also use the pencil case. We have this pencil case. I can use also both sides. So if I need, for example, a highlighter, I can pick a highlighter. I can change easily the color of my highlighter, and I can create annotations in my textbooks. And I can easily use the pinpoint icon to reinsert into my textbook. Or as you can see here, I have already prepared with digital content. As you may have seen already, that in the, let me show you this one. So we have this Moza library, and I have already told you that we have a lot of options inside. Usually we have 3 types of ready-made extras, which are a cloud-based collection of 3D scenes, audio files, videos, and images. So, for example, if a teacher needs a 3D animation in order to show show the visual aid to the students, they have to just open the media library from the toolbar. This is the icon of the media library. You can open it up, And for example, I need a 3D animation. I can easily select the source 3D animation, and I can browse easily the 3D scenes which have already inside the software. I can easily filter by subject. I need some geographical 3D animation, or you can also filter by different criterias. Okay, let's find, for example, I would like to use a 3D model. Let's open it. This is the 3D scene of La Tierra, the Earth. You can easily open it up. So I think all of our digital content can increase the effectiveness of teaching and learning process by these various 3D models. So as you can see here, this is one of our 3D models. I can easily rotate it.
Ay, qué serio. No, era cólico renal. Cólico renal.
So I can easily rotate it. Then I can select from different presets here. It means you can go deeper and deeper inside the topic of Earth. Almost 75% of these 3D scenes we have built in. Also, we have built in exercises, which exercises are related to this topic. 5 recommended questions. Of course, you can solve them. And we also have the animation function, which is a narration.
La Tierra es el tercer planeta desde el Sol en el sistema solar. Es el quinto en tamaño y el mayor de los planetas terrestres en cuanto a su diámetro, masa y densidad. La Tierra es el único planeta en el universo donde se conoce la existencia de vida. Según nuestros conocimientos actuales, la Tierra se formó hace 4.570 millones de años y la vida surgió.
You're also able to select related animations, related topics, which means you're gonna see here a list of related animations, related 3D scenes. For example, I can easily jump to open another 3D scene like La Luna, the moon, or you can check that we also have a digital lesson relating to that topic, or we also have a video inside the Mozo library, and so forth. Okay, so videos, digital lessons, 3D scenes which are related to that topic. Or I can easily jump to the 3D menu as well, which is much more powerful to browse the 3D scenes than previously showed you. So as you can see here, this is the most powerful way how to browse between the 3D scenes. You can easily select by different topics. For example, I would like to open or see all of the Edad Media, so the medieval ages. I can jump into that section, and I can just select from one of the 3D scenes. Okay, so but if I'm interested in biology, especially in human body, I will find more than 200 3D scenes which is related to the human body topic. Okay, but first let's go back to the Tierra. Let's open it again, because there is also very powerful option inside a 3D model. You can also switch on the labels. We have text labels inside. And I've already told you, but we also have this bilingual mode in the 3D animations, which means once if you click on this text label button, you can see that there are text labels. If a text label contains or it's connected to this little small star icon, it means there is any other additional information. So even if it's a definition or more information, you can easily just open it up by clicking on the little star icon. But there's a menu inside the 3D where you can select the language, idioma. Now the first and the secondary language is Spanish, but we can change it. For example, we would like to change it to the secondary language as English. It means if I click on the little flags here next to the text, immediately we'll change the language into English. Even the additional information will be changed to English. Okay, so that's why I told you that these are really good options for even the bilingual schools as well. Okay, so free rotatable text, built-in exercises, and also narrations. And teachers also can save time creating test sheets from the 3Ds, for example, because there's an option if you click on the text labels, and if you can see here this little icon, it means if you click on this icon, you will be able to select which type of exercise do you want to create, do you want to generate from this 3D model. For example, we would like to create this one, labels, generar. So let's click on this green button to export the exercise into the built-in test editor of Mozabook. It's immediately inside, and you can see here that now we have created an exercise from the 3D model. Okay, so you can easily save and spare time to generate exercises from the 3Ds like this. Okay, this is the first exercise, but we are able to create more. For example, from the quizzes, let's generate, because I like this exercise, I would like to add to my worksheet. And now you can see that we have now 2 generated exercises from the 3D. I can easily close the 3D model now, and I would like to use these test sheets later, for example, at the end of the class. I can use the pinpoint icon. This is one of the most important icon inside the software. So you are able to pin it, and pin it, for example, into my publication, into the exercise book, into the textbook, for example. So teachers can easily create exercises from the 3Ds, and they can import it into the publication, into a textbook. So they can easily save time. Or, for example, most of the teachers, I think, use different sources to find, to fish on the internet to find any other content. For example, YouTube videos or Wikipedia pages. This software is really good for the teachers, because they can access everything from one place. So if they need a YouTube video, they don't have to minimize the software, open a browser, and find relevant content, because all they need is to open up the media library, open the video source. You can see here, this is the Moza web source, which means these are our cloud-based video gallery. You can find here more than 700 videos about of different topics. But if you need something from the internet, when you want to browse, you want to surf on the internet, you have to select the internet source. You have to go just to the this bracket, to this search mode, and let's find some topic from the internet, search it. Just because the software has their own built-in browser, you will find here all of the matches from the internet. This is like if you put down something into Google, for example, you will find these matches in the Google as well. But this time I didn't have to minimize the software and open a browser, because I can do it from here. So if you want to open, if you want to check it, just click on click a double, and you will be able to open. This is from YouTube, you can see here. Okay, I would like to use this video in my textbook. Just pin it. Okay, so you have to insert it as a small icon. Why small icon? As you can see here, we have different types of insertion. Why small icon? Because small icon is fit on the margin of the textbook. If I would like to insert it later, any other exercise book, of course I can change the type of insertion later. But now I'm going to use this video on my lesson, and I have just inserted into my textbook, which was made by you as a publishing house, for example, or made by the government. It doesn't matter. This is a publication, and from Salvador. Okay, so now we have a 3D model. We have exercises. We have activities from the 3Ds, and we also have now video. You can go further, and I have already put a lot of other things. For example, we also have videos. Let's open a video which was made by our company, in order to show you how it works. It's the same as the 3D scenes.
¿Por qué es salada el agua del mar? El agua es una de las sustancias más importantes de la Tierra. Afecta a todos los aspectos de la vida, y sin ella no habría vida en el planeta. Cubre aproximadamente un 71% de la superficie de la Tierra.
Video content, or you can also go to the video gallery. Is the same as in the 3D scenes. Videos, about the videos. The videos are from 1 minute to 5 minutes. So it is good for the teachers, because as we both know, most of the students can focus only on 5 minutes during lesson to some videos or to any other content. So that's why we decided to create all of the videos between this time limit. So from 1 minute to 5 minutes. Of course, we have a lot of videos which was made more than 5 minutes long. But usually all of the videos were made with this time limitation. And we also have videos which don't have narration. It means there is no narration inside. Why? Because the teachers can use their own words during the video. So it's regarding, it's connecting to the topic, but the teacher can use their own words to explain the topic. So these are own videos, but as you can see, you will be able to use the videos also from YouTube, for example. Okay, and you will also find a couple of videos which don't have in Spanish language, but we have subtitles for that. So we have Spanish subtitles. So we have been we didn't translate it into Spanish, but we have Spanish subtitles for it. So you will be able to use it. Okay. And we, as I already showed you, we also have a lot of tools and games. These tools and games can facilitate the work of the teachers. They can save time, and they can make all of the lessons enjoyable. They can motivate the students using these tools and games. For example, in this book, I hide a couple of extras. For example, on the 39 page, I can easily jump to another page using the table of contents icon. You can see here, I can easily navigate inside the textbook. I can jump easily to the book, to the page I want to, or I can page number menu as well, so I can jump to different pages from here. So you will see that almost every feature will be that place where the user first would look for. So if you want to open another textbook, you have to go to the file menu, and you are able to open a new exercise book, or you are able to open different textbooks. You can easily open more than one textbooks as well. So for example, I would like to also open the grade 6 textbook, and you are able to use both textbooks together on a lesson. So you can easily jump by clicking on the label of the textbook. Or we also have a double page view, which means you can easily split the view. On the left side, you can see the science textbook. On the right side, you can easily navigate inside the maths textbooks as well. Okay, it's also good when you use a textbook together with a workbook, or a textbook with a presentation, for example. Okay, so now we can go back to our extras, to the 39 page, where you can find also an extra content. I was made this, and this is about flora y fauna. So this is a tool from the tools and games. You can easily find it by clicking, or you can also browse here between the tools and games, or you can filter the tools and games by topics. For example, I would like to see all of the biological tools and games, or I would like to filter by cursos inferiores, or filter by grades, for example. Okay, so it's also able to use it. These tools and games, or even the textbook, can be used also on different digital devices, like Android smartphones or Android tablets, or on iPads as well, because we have the application for that inside the App Store and the Android Google Play Store as well. As you can see here on this first slide, we have the option for tablets or smartphones. We have the iOS and Android version of the software. This is Mozobook Lite, which means this is usually good for the students to consume the content. Okay. Later, I will show you also the Moza web page as well. But first, let's see the textbook. So I prepared with a tool, Wildlife. this is a list of species. You can browse between the animals and plants. You can easily filter by grades, or filter by, for example, I would like to see only just the animals, or I would like to see only just the plants in the list. You can select one by one. You will see more pictures and additional informations about the species. And you can also use or create, generate exercises from the tools and games. Lots of tools are available, which is good for generating tests from the tools, like from the 3D animations. So we can easily create animation. We create test sheets from 3D animations to save time, and we can also export this into the built-in test editor, like in the 3D animations. So you can see here that let's jump to another exercise. Okay, I also like this exercise. I would like to keep it as a teacher because I would like to use it later as well. Just select this icon, and now you can see here that now we have 2 exercises generated from the tool. If you open up the tools and games icon, this is the hammer icon, herramientas, you can see here from which tool can be created test sheets. So you can see from the Galleria, you are able to create and export exercises into the test editor, or even from the Flora y Fauna or Máquina del Tiempo. So we have lots of tools and games which are good for this option. And if you are ready, if you are satisfied with the exercises, you can easily insert it into your publication. And now we have also created an exercise sheet to our students. These exercise sheets can be sent to the students via the cloud. It means there's a homework function, as I've already told you. So we have the homework function, which means I will be able to first upload to my cloud. I will tell you what does it mean. So now I just save it to myself, and then if I'm using the homework function, I would like to asignar nuevos deberes. So I would like to send a new homework to my students. Just click on the option, and follow the steps which are displayed on this the screen. So I would like to send an exercise. First, you have to select which exercise you want to send to your students. I have created this Flora y Fauna previously, and now you can select groups. You are able to create your own groups. These groups can be created from the whole institute, or you can create just an equipo, just a team, or study groups. So just a group of students. You can easily add the students to this group. Just you have to know that all of the students, after registration on our website, they have to add the institution to their account in order to be able to work together. Okay, so it's a very important thing, but we have we can train you how to do it, and we also have a lot of tutorial videos how to do it, how it is operating. So I have to just select the group I would like to use, and I can easily give the deadline. I can give an instruction and send it. All of our students in this group, in this level, they will get a notification via email, and it's very easy to click on the link in the email, or just entering in the website and solving the exercise. Let me show you how it works, and now we can turn to the student side, the student side of the software. So let me share again my screen. Okay, so what you can see here on my screen, this is the home learning platform. This is made for the students. In this case, you can see here that it's also in Spanish language. You can find all of the 3D animations here as well, so they can easily open the 3D models like in the lesson, or they can also open one of the tools and games and to try it out, to create their own virtual experiment, for example. I'm going to show you later more of the tools and games. So they can easily open even the textbooks as well. So as you can see here, I'm able to open the same textbook as the teacher, as the printed ones, for example. Okay, so it's the same textbook which have been showed by the teacher during the lesson. Okay, so they can easily open it and use it via tablet even, or via just the browser I have. Or I can go also to see if I have new exercises. Yes, I have a new exercise here, so I have to solve this exercise as a student, and I need to send back to the teacher. I really don't know the normal answer. Just select someone, and VR, which means I can send back. If I have already sent to the teacher, I'm not able to edit it anymore. So, and I can go back to the teacher side, to Mozabook, and we can easily check if the student have solved it correctly or not. Yeah, you can see here that I have sent to 2 students, and one student has already sent it back to me. Let's go to the evaluation and see. Okay, Moza test is it was me, so was made the exercise. You can see the answers, which was not correct. You can see here that my answer wasn't correct. The correct answer will be the C. Okay, let's see if this is correct. So it means this student made this exercise, and the result was 50%. So I can easily give them back to with a note and send the information back to the students. Okay, so this is the homework function. In Hungary, a lot of teachers use this during this pandemic. So I think I suggest that you have to use it. Somebody is raised hand. Please tell me. Susie, it's your turn. Or it was just a coincidence?
Susi, tú levantaste la mano. ¿Querías hacer alguna pregunta o que prosiga?
Sí, accidentalmente, gracias. Muy amable.
Okay, I can continue. Okay. No worries. But teachers can also create exercises by yourself. You have to open just the tools and games and go to the actividad. You will see here that you are able to create various types of test sheets. We have different types to it. You only have to do just select from different templates, enter the instruction, type text. For example, I would like to select this simple exercise textbook, simple exercise sheets. We have 9 templates to choose from here as well. Let's create a new one. I would like to know then which sorry for the question, but now it's more easy to create like this. So I would like to just enter. I have to just enter the instruction and enter the possible answers. But I can also reduce the answers, so I can easily edit my sheet easily. So just enter the possible answers. Select the good one and use this button. This is for saving to guardar, so save your exercise sheet. Now one exercise is ready, but I would like to add more and more. Let's go back to the additional page. I can easily select simple again, but this time I'm gonna use another sheet which is allowed to open the media library and use, for example, multimedia content as well, even if it's an image, even if it's a video, or even if it's an audio file or 3D scene. For example, I would like to create something about this topic, La Tierra. I can use also the built-in gallery, built-in illustrated gallery of Mozabook. This is the Galleria. So if you open the media library and select, for example, images, you will find the Galleria, built-in gallery. This gallery contains a lot of folders with different topics. For example, I would like to use planetas from this built-in gallery, and you only have to do just drag and drop the pictures. Okay, so nothing to do with, just drag and drop the pictures, the images. Okay, and which picture is the Earth, for example? Okay, and just select the normal answer. You can also customize the look of the exercise by clicking here. We have 4 templates to choose from. It's more convenient for me. Okay, and now save it. Now we have 2 exercises. Okay, so you can easily customize the number of the exercise. If you wish to add more exercise, click here and select. Even you can add evaluation page or info page, which means if you are a literature teacher and you want to create test sheets about regarding to a poem, you can easily just drag and drop here the poem and create the exercises then using the any other options. We also have, for example, this is the fill the gap exercise, which means you should replace, you should put here a text, and you should replace some of the words with a hidden with a gap. I can easily just type text here, but for example, in this time, I would like to use the text of the textbook. So I can just select the textbook, select a paragraph from a textbook, and you have to just easily drag and drop this text inside the text editor tool. You have to just a little bit edit, but now it's okay. And then you have to select which word should be replaced by the gap, with the gap. Just select the plus sign, select the words you want to replace. For example, these 3 words are enough. Or, for example, you can easily add, to confuse the students, you can easily add different words which are not the part of the paragraph. So if you are ready with this addition, you can easily save it, and now you have you are ready, you are done with this exercise. Students need to find the proper words to the proper place, to the proper space. Okay, so it's very easy to use also this actividad, this built-in test editor. But as you can see, you can easily combine with using the 3D models or using any other tool as a source. Or let's open another one. For example, multiple choice, doesn't matter. I would like to just use 2 pictures, and you can easily use the pictures of the textbook as well. Okay, so you are able to put and edit the pictures you want to use, even from the textbook. So the textbook can be also a source, as a picture source, or just open the media library and use different source. Even from the internet, you will be able to find anything you want. Okay, so I'm ready with this. I haven't choose the correct answer. So you only have to do just insert it into your publication. Okay, just a couple of more tools from this book. For example, this on this page, not on this page. For example, this is a topic about physics, and you can see here the picture of Benjamin Franklin. We also have a tool for showing famous people and the info page of famous people. This is the Hall of Fame tool. You can easily find it from tools by searching for it. And now you can see here a lot of names here. It's more than 2,000, between 3,000 names are inside this tool. But we can also extend the name, the list of the names, because it's not a big deal to if you send us famous people from Salvador, we can extend the list. Okay, so no worries. It's just a question of time. If you send us more names, more with pictures, we can do it easily, because we can easily adapt to your national curriculum as well. So don't worry. So I would like to find Benjamin Franklin. It's easy to find him by using the quick search. Now you can see here Benjamin Franklin, and you only have to do just use the pinpoint icon in order to insert it into your publication. You can see also this W, which means if I click on it, you will see the Spanish Wikipedia page of Benjamin Franklin. So just easily insert it into your publication, and it's kind of safe state, which means if I click here again, you will see the Benjamin Franklin. So when you click on again, you don't have to find it again, Benjamin Franklin, because I've already found it and already saved this state and inserted inside the textbook. So you will when you open it, Benjamin Franklin will appear it next time as well. We have also another another tool which is connected to this one. This is Máquina de Tiempo, time machine. It contains the names which can be found also in the Hall of Fame tool. We have to just wait a little. In order to find all of the names, and then we're gonna so you can easily browse between the names, or just use the quick search to find Franklin again. Benjamin Franklin, it's here. This is just this icon means you will see just a short information here. This is also the Wikipedia page, but this icon is the most important one because you can place Franklin in the center, and now you can see a lot of names close to Franklin. You can change these names because we have 4 criterias which can be selected how to look like this this tool. So, for example, you can filter by nationality. You can filter by field of work, for example, or, for example, how famous was Benjamin Franklin. But this is also very important to find the contemporaries of Benjamin Franklin. So if you want to create, use this one. Now you can see that everything is going to change. And now only those names are close to Franklin whom were the contemporaries of Franklin. It doesn't matter if they are American or not, or physician or any other scientist, just the contemporaries. So you will find here compositor, you will find here king, you will find here any philosophical famous people, or medicine mans as well. Okay, so these are the contemporaries, and you can also use the save state. So insert it as a small icon, and now you can see here that you have prepared with 2 icons. When I click here again on this icon, you will see that Benjamin Franklin is in the middle, and you can see here a lot of names close to Franklin. Yeah, it's just downloading. Okay, and for the science, for the physicians, maybe we have also physics teachers now amongst you. Let's go to some physics options. On the 99th page, the textbook is related to the electrical topic, and you will see here an icon, which is the equipo electrical kit. You are also able to open this tool, and this tool is good for the teachers to create their own virtual experiments. So we have also the 4 experiments to choose from. These are easy to show, but to motivate the students to make the lesson enjoyable, it's very easy to create together this virtual experiment together with the students. You can just grab the items and create, for example, this exercise sheets here. Let's put here, which is not good, but we can also create now or new exercise. So this time you are able to create your own virtual experiment. Okay, so maybe it's it's more motivating for the students to create themselves. And why is it also good for? Because as I've already told you, we have the MozaWeb website for the students. And students, so this is the website for the home learning. And students can try it out again, how to create this exercise. So they can use it individually. They can find it easily by clicking and typing the name, Equipo Eléctrico. And they are able to create at home the same experiment. So they can try it out how to create this one. Okay, so that's one. So everything is connected to each other because of the cloud, because of this Moza gallery. So if the teacher show the textbook on the lesson, or if the teachers are using some tools or open some 3Ds, students can do the same at home. They can easily open the textbook, they can easily open the tools and games and use this. So that's why it's a very good learning management system, because everything connected to each other. Okay, but we are also able as a teacher, because this is also now Mozabook. Okay, so this is the teacher version, the presentation software. As I told you, this is a presentation software, which means teachers are able to create their own lesson plan, for example, for the students. They have to create. They can create from here. They can create from here, crear nuevo cuaderno, or from different places also allows you to create. So let's create a nuevo cuaderno. You can select from different backgrounds, from different types of pages. For example, I would like to use now the normal whiteboard page with different colors in the background, and now it's ready. I can start creating a new exercise. Let's create something. For example, about hearing. This is our topic about hearing. This is a biological topic. I would like to find relevant content to it, because I would like to create a presentation, an enjoyable and motivating, stimulating presentation for the teachers, for the students. So how to find relevant content? Of course, we have to open the media library. First, let's find some image. Image from the internet, or from the MozaWeb, or from our computer, or from the gallery, doesn't matter. The sources are available. Just drag and drop this title into the search bracket, and of course you will be able to find a lot of matches from the internet. Okay, so just drag and drop, nothing more. Okay, for example, this image will be good for today's topic. Let's choose the type of insertion. For example, now I would like to use the images. I would like to insert an image. Let's click here the images, and now just drag and drop the image as well. Okay, so just drag and drop, nothing more. You can re-edit this picture. Again, you can crop it. You can rotate it if you want to. So now it's already inserted into my exercise book. Okay, let's choose from different sources. For example, let's find a 3D model as well. Okay, here you can see that, okay, we have have already found relevant content about hearing. We can also choose again the type of insertion. Images is good for us. Just drag and drop. It seems this is an image, but this is not an image, of course. This is a 3D scene. So if you wish to open it, just click on it. You will be able to open this 3D animation. Okay, now it's here. Okay, it's the same. You can rotate. I have already shown you how to do it. So it works. But if you wish to use some of the other parts of the 3D, you can also export the 3D itself into your publication. If you can see this little icon here, this is a to-book icon. If I click here, I'm able to drag and drop just the 3D item inside my publication. I can close the 3D. And now you can see that the 3D is now inside my. I can easily rotate it. I can check the rotation as well. So I can enhance the effectiveness of my exercise book with the 3D, rotatable 3D image as well. I can easily open it again if I want to, but this is more spectacular maybe. Okay, what's next? I can also put more text with different type of tipo de letra, with different colors as well, and different size. For example, like this. Okay, so now we have put text inside, we have put images inside. Let's try to open the tools and games and select from different things. For example, you can create a sopa de letras, a word finder as well, in order to make the most out of this lesson. So these are ready-made ones, but you are also able to create yourself your own word finder. Like this. And let's create it. Okay, this is our created one. You can set the level. We have 3 levels to choose from. It's more difficult to find these words. And of course, don't forget to insert it, for example, as icono grande into the publication. So you can easily add more content from the media library, even if it's an audio, a video, an image, or even as a tool and game as well. Okay, so once if you're ready, you are able to make it animated. So create an animated exercise book by clicking here. You are able to select the items just one by one, select the type of the animation. For example, this 4 is enough, and let's play it. And now you can see that it's an animated presentation. Once, if you're ready with your presentation, you have to save it. Of course, it's not a quaderno because it's my presentation, so I have to save it. So go to File and Guardar, Save. Add the title. You can add the topics. You can add the course, which grade is good for, or if there is any science book, or if there are any related book, you can also add it here, or you can also give a keyword in order to be able to find more easier later, and save it. Now you can see here that it's now not Quaderno Uno, that it's hearing, but it has been just locally saved just locally. It means it's not in the cloud, so I'm not able to share with my students. If I would like to share it, I have to go back to the file menu and select compartir, share, and subire a Mozaweb, so upload to my Mozaweb cloud. We have 3 different clouds. We have the private cloud, the institution cloud, and public cloud. Private cloud means only me will be able to open it from different sources, from Mozaweb or from another computer, this exercise book. But if I choose the institution cloud, institution level, it means all of my students or all of the teachers inside my institution, so whom are in the same institution, can download and can open this exercise book via Mozabook or via the Mozaweb. So the students can also open this exercise book. Or I can also share with the public level. It means all of the teachers in El Salvador will be able to who can use Mozabook or Mozaweb can download my exercise book. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. So let's share it on institution level. Subir. And now it's going to upload to my cloud, which means these exercise book now are in safe. So we can check. We can check on the student page if we are able to open it or not. So let's, okay, this is the student page, the home page. Let's check if we can open it or not. Opa, okay, so compartidos conmigo, it means shared with me. Compartidos conmigo. And now you can see here hearing. So this teacher, so it was me, upload a presentation, upload this exercise book, and of course, as a student, I will be able to open this exercise book. So during this pandemic, it's also a good option to share materials with the students. Okay, so teachers can easily create exercise books. Teacher can share this with the students, even if they are using, for example, different sharing options like Google Classroom. So this exercise book also can be shared with in the Google Classroom as well, because teacher need to just copy and paste the URL address, and when the students opens up, they can use it later. Okay, so it's not a big deal to share, for example, via different sharing options. Okay, so if you are using the Google Classroom, you will be able to share it also, even if it's a 3D or even if it's an exercise book like this one. Okay, let's go back to the teacher side. So you can easily create your own exercise book. You can share it with your students, and let me show you just a couple of options. How does it look like? We have a couple of examples here. So this is a sample exercise for the science lessons. It's just pictures and text inside the. So it's. I'm showing you this because to see how easy is to create. Okay, so nothing more, just open a new exercise book, just type text with using the putting text icon, and open the media library, and just drag and drop pictures inside the exercise book, and as you can see, an exercise book is done. Or the next one. These numbers can be used from the media library or software. It can be used from the Galleria, from the mathematics folder. These are just shapes. So it's very easy to create, for example, relations diagram, because we also have a relations diagram icon here to create your own relations diagram. It's easy to create. Or for example, this is for physics lessons. You are also able to create physics lessons like this, only just putting text inside, for example. And you can also enhance this exercise book, for example, using the 3D models of ores, or using some physics tools, for example, for Mechanica. You can easily create your own virtual experiment. All of the tools and all of the software has a good help function, which means if you are not sure how to use, how to create your own virtual experiment with this tool Mechanica, you can go to the question mark. We have the written help. Here is the written help, so it's written here how to create, how to use it. Or you can also go to the guia de videos, so the tutorial video of software. This is in English language.
Mechanics.
But you can easily,
in order to rotate,
you can easily follow the steps how to do it. So don't worry, you're gonna use it more and more confidently. Just you have to start it, work with it, or practice it. Also, the software has their own written help. So if you go here, you will find here the question mark. You will find, for example, primeros pasos, so the first steps, how to open a textbook, how to open a new exercise book, how to use the multimedia, how to open up the multimedia content and use it. Or we also have the getting started, which is the guidebook of the software. You will find here all of the information what the software is good for. So no worries. Or if you are not sure, for example, what this icon is good for, if you are using long tap with the mouse button, you will see here a text bubble appear here, and a short information. This is animation. You are able to create presentations using various types of animation types. And you will find here also the GS, which is the getting started. And if you click here on the getting started, it's going to jump to that page where the animation is about. Or tutorial video, if you click here, you will find here the tutorial de animación.
Animation.
How to create
amazing
an animation.
Variety. Select.
Or, of course, you will find here the written help. So if you are open it, you will find here the help functions. So don't worry. I know that all of this information is a little bit overwhelming to you, but don't worry. If you open the software, if you start using it, you will see that I can assure you that it's very easy to use. It's very intuitive to use, and we have a lot of help functions, of course. So just to clarify, you are able to open textbooks from here. You are able to create your own textbooks as well. Why? Because there's also a possibility to import new textbooks inside. For example, if you have it in PDF version, you are also able to So you are also able to import a new textbook as a PDF. So once if you have a PDF at your disposal, you will be able to this is a textbook. This is an empty textbook in PDF version. I can easily import it into my Moza book. Now you can see here this it's about climate change. This is an empty textbook without any digital content. So teachers only have to do just open up the media library and find the relevant content they need to use. For example, this is also about for example, this is the picture of Hubble telescope. Let's open up the media library and find, for example, a 3D about this. I can easily just type Hubble. Of course, we have a 3D scene about Hubble telescope. Don't forget to change the type of insertion into small icon and just drag and drop this 3D model on the margin of the textbook. And now you have enriched your printed textbook with digital content. Okay, so that's easy to use. But of course, the best way is to import all of the existing textbooks of El Salvador into our editor mode, because in this case teachers don't have to import anything in PDF, because they will be able to open from here, from the bookshelf. They will be able to open the existing textbooks, like me, this mathematics textbook or a science textbook. What's next? Okay. There is also a common and useful possibility in Moza book, which is during this pandemic was very common amongst the Hungarian teachers as well. That the software has their own built-in gravadora de video, so built-in video recorder. So teachers are able to record their own video about the lesson they want to teach. For example, I would like to use my previously created textbook. This was hearing. Okay, and I would like to also use this textbook. And now let's go to the option to captura de pantalla, and let's find how to record. I'm able to record the whole window, the full window, where I can easily select the screen I would like to record. Now this is good for me, and I have to select just the if I would like to also use my voice as well during the recording, or only just the computer sound. I would like to also use, for example, cursor resaltado, and let's start recording. 3, 2, 1, countdown is ready. And now also my voice, also my gestures will be recorded. And if you finish the recordings, you're gonna see this. This is the ready-made video, which I have previously created, and I can easily put this video into my exercise book. And don't forget that this exercise book can be shared with the students, so the students can also start. Sorry. So the student can open this exercise book at home, and I can easily give the instruction that, okay, let's start this video, because this is my explanation about the topic. So it's also an option. Or because this video was made in MP4 file format. You also will be able to send it just the video, for example, via the Google Cloud. So this video, only just the video, can be shared with the students. For example, in the Google Classroom, or I can easily just sorry, I can easily just send via Skype or Zoom or on any other options. Okay, so I think this is more than enough for the first time. Let's go to the Q&A. So please, Ricardo, ask the people if they have questions, and I would be happy to answer it.
Fantastic. Bueno, thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias. Yo quería preguntarle a la audiencia y agradecerle el tiempo que nos han dado. Quería preguntarle si nos pueden decir las preguntas para irle contestando una a una a cada uno de ustedes.
It was a question from Andrea. No, the smartphone version is Mozabook Lite. It's just for consuming the content, not creating. So you can only just open an exercise book or open a textbook on your smart device, on your smartphone. So you won't be able to create, just consume the content.
Ok, eso responde a una pregunta. Gracias, Sol, por la presentación. Eso responde a una pregunta que se había repetido de alguna manera en el chat, si estas aplicaciones se podían hacer en un teléfono celular. Queda claro que se puede utilizar, pero no crear contenidos ni crear todas estas interacciones que se estaban hablando, pero sí se puede abrir y utilizar el teléfono para, digamos, acceder a la plataforma y tener los contenidos, intercambiar información y demás. Gracias.
Viceministro, quería decirle algo. Hay una cosa que se llama Mozabook Web, ¿verdad? Para profesores, donde ellos pudieran hacer cosas muy limitadas. Pero si usted quiere, también le puedo mandar una presentación, porque si es urgente y necesario, hasta se pudiera hacer una presentación desde el celular, ¿verdad? No es recomendable porque no es tan amigable, porque donde se trabaja mejor es desde una laptop, ¿verdad? Pero si es necesario, se puede hacer una presentación desde el celular.
Ok, perfecto. Pero no sé, yo quisiera escuchar las preguntas de los compañeros especialistas.
Si me la dejan saber, yo se la traduzco a Jos, o si se hacen a él directamente, con todo gusto.
Como quieran. Adelante, jóvenes.
Aló, buenos días.
Adelante.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. La voy a tratar de hacer en inglés, así que mis compañeros tienen permiso de reírse.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, my first impression of the platform is this wonderful, great, terrific. But how much bandwidth do you consume? In our country, the prepaid internet service is the most used, but is the most expensive. And many students only have cell phones. I am not a man of technologies information.
Yeah, okay. Basically, don't worry about this, because if they have only just smartphones, don't worry, because if the teachers can create exercise books, for example, or they will be able to share with the students, and the students will be able to open it via smartphones. And for example, all of the where is my phone? Let me show you.
Can I add something meanwhile?
Yeah, sir, please.
So actually, it depends on. So if you have a medium or medium small bandwidth with an average of 8 megabit per second, then the average 3D model will load in like 2 or 3 seconds. But actually, all of the system can be used in an offline mode. So if you have all the content, all the 3D models pre-downloaded, then it just a click and depends on the hardware. So it's really the question of the hardware equipment and the infrastructure.
Traduzco la respuesta. Esto se puede utilizar en online y offline mode, ¿verdad? Eso significa de que cuando el alumno se conecta en algún momento en un Wi-Fi, en el parque o en algún lugar que haya Wi-Fi, todita la información que se ha mandado se baja al programa, ¿verdad? Y él ya offline, teniéndolo en el celular, no tiene que estar conectado para poder ver la información, ¿verdad? En cuanto al bandwidth, eso tiene un poco que ver cuánto la gente está acostumbrada a esperar, ¿verdad? Una persona que tiene un bandwidth pequeño está acostumbrada a que cuando está jugando o cuando está viendo información, está acostumbrada a esperar X números de segundos para ver la información. Esto trabaja de la misma forma. Ahora, hay una manera, viceministro, que nosotros podemos trabajar con usted para que las telefónicas, el URL donde está depositado este software, ¿verdad? Puedan tener libre acceso, de manera de que la gente, aunque no tenga internet, puede navegar y puede recibir clases de esta manera, con el objeto de que no se cobre peaje, ¿verdad? Eso tal vez lo podemos ver en otro momento, pero por ejemplo en Perú, si usted entra a aprendoencasa.pe, esa plataforma donde estamos nosotros, ahí también usted va a ver, ¿verdad? El Ministerio de Educación ha negociado con las telefónicas que quien accese ese URL, lo que accese de ahí no se cobra peaje.
Correcto, esa es otra negociación que tenemos que ver y gracias por el apoyo. También con la Secretaría de Innovación hemos estado de alguna manera iniciando conversaciones en ese sentido para liberar, digamos, la carga de que no se agote los datos a través de la navegación en ese tipo de plataformas. Es algo que está en camino, pero cualquier apoyo es bienvenido. Gracias.
Y hemos apoyado a varios gobiernos pues, con ideas, pues inclusive la Secretaría de Comunicación tiene una cantidad de fondos importantes que recibe de los impuestos de las telefónicas, ¿verdad? Por el consumo de celular, donde muchas veces el dinero no se está usando eficientemente y que ahí pudiera haber otros fondos para este tipo de cosas, ¿verdad? Y con todo gusto nos sentamos para que platiquemos sobre eso.
So just 1 second. So on my screen you can see another textbook. It's not from Salvador, but it doesn't matter. So when the publishing house or the government inserted into our editor website the textbook, we can also create online package of the textbook or offline package. It means teachers can decide if they have good internet connection, they can download the online version. It means all of the extras inside, for example, all of the 3Ds, all of the videos, the default digital content will come from the internet. So you have to have internet connection, but you can decide to download as offline. It means all of the extras inside the textbook will be downloaded to your hard drive. It means you don't have to, it's not necessary to have internet connection in order to open the 3D, open the video. Okay, so it's also a possibility. Or I can also show you that I have already downloaded. This is the application for tablets or for smartphones. You can see here. This is your Science 6th grade book, which I was working with it during the presentation, and I can easily download this textbook and open this textbook easily from my cell phone, and I can see the same content inside. So as a student, I will be able to open the textbook, and I also it's now offline because I have already downloaded from the store. Now this textbook is on my phone. I can also open it without internet connection now because I've already downloaded to my cell phone. Okay, and all of the extras inside, all of the 3Ds or the tools I have prepared, for example, I will be able to open it. Okay, so
Lo que dice Scholz
it's the cell phone.
Ok, lo que Scholz está explicando es que los libros se pueden bajar de dos formas. Se pueden bajar cuando uno tiene conectividad permanente, entonces solo bajas el libro y toditos los accesorios, todito lo que se le ha añadido al libro quede en la nube para que no te ocupe memoria. Pero que también se puede bajar el libro completo, ¿verdad? Y ustedes pudieron ver que la diferencia de megabytes. Can you put the megabytes so I can show them? You know, what you have on the screen.
Yeah, sure.
Como ustedes pueden ver, el libro descargado con las extras en línea es de 22 mega. Y si lo descarga con toditas las extras en el dispositivo, se vuelve en 159 megas. ¿Verdad? Un estudiante, ¿verdad? Tiene de promedio, creo, y corrígame, viceministro, entre 6 y 7 textos, ¿verdad? O sea que la cantidad de información que él necesitaría y el espacio que le quitaría sería más o menos, digamos, entre 2 y 4 gigas. ¿Verdad? Que hoy en día la memoria de micro SD está muy barata, ¿verdad? Y hay memoria de 32 y 64. La de 32 creo que anda por $8 y la de 64 está como en $15. O sea que hoy en día sí tenemos la capacidad para poder hacer cosas interesantísimas. ¿Le contestamos la pregunta?
De acuerdo. ¿Alguna otra pregunta, jóvenes, por favor?
Hola, buenos días.
Hola.
Buenos días, ¿qué tal? Gladys Bolaños. Contrario a mis compañeros, yo no hablo inglés. Entonces he tratado de seguir la presentación hasta donde he podido. Tengo una pregunta porque he visto los materiales, sí me parece súper interesante, bien interactivo y sin duda pues será motivador para nuestros estudiantes. Mi pregunta concreta es, ¿qué pasa con los niños de los primeros niveles? ¿Hay materiales como para los niños de inicial, los de primer grado, que a lo mejor no tienen dominio del código, que son niños que están más jugando, ¿verdad? Y que están aprendiendo con cantidad de herramientas apropiadas para ellos. Entonces, en la presentación yo no logré ver eso. Entonces, me gustaría si pueden ampliarnos, si es que lo hay, y si no, pues también para estar claro, ¿verdad?
Por supuesto, doña Gladys. Mire, esto contempla de kinder hasta último grado. Scholz, she would like to see, because she didn't see any exercises for people from first grade or second grade.
That's I'm doing now, right now. So, for example, we have a lot of tools for lower grades, for lower grades maths, for lower grades science. For example, this is Recta Numérica. This is a good tool for explaining the addition and division, for example.
Esta es una herramienta para los niños, para todas las edades, pero ella sola se ajusta dependiendo a quién se le está dando para que vaya y utilice los números que se están dando en ese año, ¿verdad? Y ya sea números enteros, números quebrados, ¿verdad? Y enseñarle cómo hacerlo.
So they can create themselves their own operation.
Lo puede crear el profesor, pues, para
or there are built-in exercises.
Y también hay ya ejercicios prehechos. Usted solo dice para qué grado usted quiere que se le enfoque el ejercicio y automáticamente le presenta los ejercicios que están preaprobados para ese tipo de grado.
And they can also select in which numbers they want to use. For example, in first grade, they are learning only just the numbers from 0 to 20. So if you would like to use in the first grade, then choose this option to work with these only just with these numbers. So you can preset.
En primer grado están viendo los números de 0 a 20, entonces usted aprieta de 0 a 20 y automáticamente la máquina solo le da para hacer eso.
We also have this money tool, which is also good for lower grades.
En el Salvador they use dollars. That's
okay,
coins.
then dollars. Okay. Where's the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here you can also create yourself an exercise, or we also have built-in exercises here. This is also good for lower grades, for first grade, for second grade, for the lower grades, so from age 6 to 10, because we also have built-in exercises inside.
Please show them how to buy, for example, fruits. You know, and how you put them the fruits, and then how you pay for the fruits. You know.
Oh, this is explanation. Compras, maybe.
Yes, yeah, compras, yes, purchase, yeah.
So these are products, which is $13.50, and students need to solve it.
Por ejemplo, aquí tienen a la izquierda que tienen los productos con los valores, ¿verdad? Y el ejercicio es que el niño pueda comprar cuánto dinero necesita para poder pagar con ese dinero y comprar lo que necesita.
We have the dice, dados, as well.
Yeah, show that. That's very interesting.
We have 40 types of dice.
Este es un juego para los niños que es a prueba de dado, y el dado se puede programar de cualquier manera que ustedes quieran, ¿verdad?
Or you can create your own dice as well. So you can add words here.
Put el sábado, okay, sure, okay. También ustedes pueden hacerlo su propio dado, ¿verdad? Como lo está haciendo él.
You can also put pictures or use the pre-made ones, ready-made ones.
O puede usar los que ya están prehechos. O sea, tiene una capacidad de programación y hacerlo súper interesante para los niños.
We have also a lot of tools and games. For example, this is also good for the first grade. This is a skill development tool.
Esta es una herramienta de desarrollo de skills, ¿verdad? Donde los niños juegan, ¿verdad? Juegan aprendiendo.
This is for practicing the operations.
Y todos esos números usted puede cambiarlos como quiera. Y puede ponerlos en ejercicio. Can you put it into an exercise and show them how to?
Okay, but we also have, this is a little bit confusing because this is attravido, which means you need to practice the operations, and even you have to memorize which, for example, this triangle is the number 9. So you have to click on this one because 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 minus 8 will be the 10, but which one is the 8? Was the 8, not this. So I failed. Okay, so you have to memorize which shape is which number. So it's a little bit more confusing for the students.
Yeah. Can you show the calligraphy? How to show the kids to write?
The writings?
Yes, the writing skills, yes. Por ejemplo, esto es para los niños que están aprendiendo a escribir.
So you can use the magic pencils to write, and it is now recognized, and you are able to find pictures for that. And you are also able to change for hand script, for example, which is good for and handwrite. And we also have for this this one, escritura a mano, which is good for creating how to write beautiful, let's say.
And also show him how to do it, putting the squares when there are numbers, you know, the writing tools.
Which tool do you want to?
The writing, you know, that you put the background as a square and lines and how it automatically adjusts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the one of the writing tool. This is the shape recognition tool. Or we also have this creating shape tool. This is also a pencil. But for example, I need arrows to my presentation. It's easy to create arrows to my presentation. Or I need a 3D shape to my presentation. You can easily create a 3D shape from a pencil.
And also how to use the ruler and to use the circle.
Okay. So these are the shapes. You can change the background easily. For example, I would like to use this squared one, and we have the geometrical tools, drawing tools here in the pencil case. So you can create your own precise mathematical drawings using the ruler. Or the protractor. You can create, and if you remember, there is also an option to record. For example, record your mathematical drawings, and you are able to record previously, and then you will be able to. I think I have one. Yes, I have it. So I have pre-recorded geometrical drawing here. It's about construction, how to plot a 60-degree. So I made it with Moza book and using the geometrical drawing tools. So you don't have to create it in the lesson. You can pre-record and then in front of the students just play it and explain with your words how to create this construction. Okay, so
una cosa importante, nosotros en el entrenamiento le enseñamos a los profesores de ciencias toditas las herramientas que tienen y le enseñamos a los profesores de ciencias sociales todas las herramientas que tienen, de manera que cada uno en su enfoque pueda utilizar la plataforma para crear la clase más espectacular que pueda para que los niños aprendan con entusiasmo. No sé si hay alguna pregunta, más preguntas.
Somebody raised their hand. Her hand.
Buenas tardes, soy Cristabel. Tengo un par de preguntas, algunas ya fueron contestadas, como por ejemplo el que este recurso pudiera estar en las computadoras de los niños, en las mini laptops, y que estas pues estén ahí accesibles para que él pueda continuar. Esa es una de las inquietudes y pues si eso se logra sería fantástico. Realmente la plataforma es muy amigable, se ve divertida, no está saturada porque si hay, se puede administrar muy bien. A mí me ha gustado mucho, pero tengo también otro par de preguntas. Este recurso nos permite llevar el registro del estudiante y el seguimiento a cada uno de ellos de una forma organizada y que no se vuelva tan engorroso para el docente. En definitiva, el docente tiene que estar capacitado para poder conocer estas herramientas y enriquecerlas en un libro digital, ¿verdad? Entendería de que tendría la oportunidad de enriquecer con algún otro recurso del que ya se haya presentado. Esas son mis inquietudes. Gracias.
Ok, Cristabel, la respuesta es sí. ¿Verdad? Schultz, can you show a little bit of the Mosa log? Okay, she's asking how the teacher follows the kids, you know, with the grades and how does that come up to the final grade, etc. La respuesta es sí, Cristabel. Tenemos la parte de Mosabook. Usted vio a la entrada que hay 3 productos. Mosabook, que es el que el profesor crea la clase, da la clase, imparte la clase y envía toda la parte de evaluación para que el niño pueda recibir. Mosaweb, que es lo que el niño usa para recibir la clase, recibir la información y contestar la información. Y está la parte de Mosalog, ¿verdad? Que es la parte la parte administrativa que lleva todo lo que es la parte de los números, ¿verdad? De la asistencia, donde ustedes pueden contactar al papá para enviarle información, enviarle cómo ve el niño, cómo salió en el examen, etcétera, ¿verdad? Y es lo que él ahorita va a enseñar. Please, Schultz.
Mosalog is the task of Marty, Marton, but I'm gonna do my best.
Ok, una cosa, miren, esta parte de Mosalog es todita otra presentación que es una cosa importantísima porque la información va, la información del estudiante, la del profesor, la de los profesores del colegio, la del área de la ciudad, la de la región, la de la parte del país y la centralizada en el Ministerio de Educación. O sea, que el ministro de Educación o el viceministro de Educación puede ver desde su pantalla, puede ver el país, puede ver la región, puede ver la ciudad, puede ver el distrito, puede ver el colegio, puede ver el profesor y puede ver el alumno, ¿verdad? Desde su pantalla. O sea, y dependiendo de los accesos que tenga, es la información que él puede ver. Como pueden ver, ahí le está presentando la información que cae, ¿verdad? Y que se va almacenando, ¿verdad? Y por supuesto, si ustedes tienen sistemas ya hechos, pues se pueden hacer integraciones o simplemente usar este sistema, ¿verdad? Y eso lo veríamos ya cuando lleguemos en su momento para eso. Pero sí, es un sistema totalmente integrado.
So,
inclusive permite programar todititas las clases de los profesores. En caso un profesor no llega, el sistema le indica al administrador qué profesor puede estar disponible, que sepa de la clase, ¿verdad? Y etcétera.
So you can see here that I'm a teacher. I'm Clark Silvia Yvette. I'm the head teacher of the 6A grade, and you can see here this is the last day of the school academic year. In this year, it was a month ago, but you can see here that on the last day I had 5 lessons with different classes. I had a visual culture lesson with the grade 7. It was in the number 4th classroom. It was a normal regular lesson, and it was the 33rd lesson in the academic school year. My task as a teacher is to give here, so to add here the topic of the lesson. So, for example, we were just doing some drawings on the last day. So I had to put here the topic of the lesson, And then I can go to the absences. So I need to put which students were missing from my class, from my lesson. And then I can go to the mark book as well. And in the mark book, I can give the notes, of course. But unfortunately, just because so the school academic school year is already over, it's not easy to show you the Mosolog. So the point is, I can easily just okay, here. So I can easily add the grade here to my students. Here you can see here, this is the second term in the school year. And you have to, you can see the average of the notes. You can give here the end year grade. So the final notes of the grade. And okay, so it's because it's still over, I'm not able to give more notes. But if it's allowed, then you will see here the option of select the notes, the type of the notes. So we have different types. It's about, it depends on the settings. So we have average notes, we have notes for poems, notes for training, notes for it depends on your decision how much types you want to use during the academic school year. Okay, so it's very easy. And as a ministry, you are able to follow the statistics as well, about the courses, about the absences, about the notes. So it's very easy to adapt this to a national level. That's all, because now I'm not able to edit because in the demo version also and in the school year. I'm really sorry. But somebody raised its hand, please.
Una cosa importante, las notas que lleva el sistema se pueden alinear al tipo de calificaciones que ustedes tienen, porque cada país tiene sus calificaciones, inclusive se le puede dar automáticamente el peso que tiene un ejercicio, la asistencia, el examen 1, el examen 2, el examen 3, el examen final, de manera que pueda ayudar al profesor a tener una información mucho más eficiente, ¿verdad? Y eso, viceministro, eso lo trabajamos cuando estemos en esto, ¿verdad? Igual que lo trabajaríamos con la parte de los próceres y todas las cosas. Ahí se van metiendo toda la información, ¿verdad? Al mismo tiempo.
So you can follow the absences, the courses, the grades. Everything is possible to follow, even if you are a head teacher, even if you are a principal, or even from the from higher level as well. Okay, this is the statistics of the absences from the school year. So in the second grade, there was 74 absence in September, and for example, in the 9th grade, there were 133, but one was so in this point it was some problems with this one lesson, because it wasn't explained, let's say. So it's not I don't know the proper word for that in English as well. So no worries. So you can follow all of the statistics via the Mosolog. During another presentation, I think my colleague could could do a better presentation about the Mozilog if you are interested in it.
Esto podemos hacer una presentación completa de esto, o sea, puede tomar una cantidad igual porque tiene unas posibilidades inmensas, ¿verdad? Así que con todo gusto, si ustedes desean, posteriormente podemos planificar alguna de estas presentaciones.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias a Solt y a Ricardo por esa tan exhaustiva explicación. Yo creo que queda claro la potencialidad y la flexibilidad y la profundidad que tiene la plataforma. Yo no tengo ninguna duda. Por eso me interesaba que todos nuestros técnicos y especialistas la vieran. Como tenemos las claves que ustedes nos han mandado, vamos a seguir inspeccionando, vamos a seguir trabajando y quedamos en contacto, ¿verdad? Nosotros estamos interesadísimos en seguir profundizando en esta plataforma y les agradecemos enormemente el tiempo. De todas maneras, hay una serie de preguntas así en el chat, ¿verdad? Que me imagino que ustedes verán. Y quedamos en contacto, Ricardo, siempre aquí conmigo y con Carolina. Podemos establecer de nuevo. Yo voy a tratar de recoger un poco las opiniones de todos los participantes y vamos a sacar alguna idea, alguna conclusión o alguna solicitud específica. Y nada, quedamos en contacto. Mil gracias por el tiempo y por el esfuerzo.
Ok, viceministro, mire, si ustedes me pueden ir mandando la cantidad de niños, cuántos hay en primaria, cuántos hay en secundaria, cuántos colegios son, cuántos profesores son, ¿verdad? Nosotros podemos ir trabajando un plan de emergencia para ustedes de implementación muy ágil, ¿verdad? Nosotros creemos de que en menos de 30 días podemos tenerlos a todos ustedes volando sobre este sistema, ¿verdad? Y lo importante es que como los libros ya existen, que es la base, ¿verdad? Sería que nos manden el resto de los libros para que entonces en el programa podamos hacerlo y poder también hablar con ustedes, pues, qué podría hacer, ¿verdad? Ahora, también quería decirle que si en caso ustedes requieran un financiamiento, ¿verdad? El Exim Bank de Hungría tiene abierto financiamiento disponible para la República de El Salvador. Si en caso eso es un problema, ¿verdad? Podemos hacerlo de otra vía, ¿verdad? Pero lo que quiero que sepa es que estamos dispuestos a sentarnos con ustedes porque sabemos que hay un problema y lo que queremos es ser parte inmediata de la solución, ¿verdad? Y quitarle ese peso que está ahorita porque nosotros estamos viendo en la parte pública. Estamos viendo un desastre en la parte privada, señor viceministro. La cantidad de padres que están sacando a los hijos del colegio porque no están de acuerdo de la manera que los hijos están siendo educados ahorita de 1 a 2 horas al día, ¿verdad? Y es porque no tienen las plataformas correctas. Entonces, la idea es nosotros poderlos apoyar porque estamos aquí para resolver, ¿verdad? Y entendemos las necesidades y tenemos, todito la voluntad de poder que esto sea una realidad.
Sí, de acuerdo. Nosotros estamos conscientes de los problemas que pasan sobre los colegios privados. Más allá de enviarles indicaciones y circulares y cuestiones, no tenemos mayor control, por decirlo así, porque ellos hacen un poquito a su criterio las cosas. Hay unos que están trabajando muy bien, hay otros que no. Hay problemas de todo tipo. Los padres no quieren pagar las cuotas, los colegios quieren seguirlas cobrando. Lo mismo pasa con las universidades. Pero nosotros estamos sobre la marcha y creemos que hemos sido capaces de llegar casi al 92%, por decirlo algo, de los estudiantes, ya sea con guías impresas, con televisión, con los contenidos en línea, digitales, pero obviamente aquí hay dos opciones para el futuro. Esto va a seguir, esto no se termina y la educación en línea llegó para quedarse.
Así es.
La educación de los contenidos y de la educación se va a profundizar con el tiempo. Entonces nosotros estamos trabajando muy fuertemente en esto y si hay una herramienta como la plataforma de ustedes que se puede utilizar, pues también mejor. Perfecto, eso nos ayuda un montón. Así que sí, estamos conscientes de lo importante que es. Vamos a profundizar un poco nosotros en las necesidades, en las posibilidades, en temas de presupuestos, de tiempos y demás, y continuamos conversando.
Perfecto. Y solo para que sepa, esta plataforma se puede utilizar perfectamente para enseñar vía televisión también, ¿oyó?
Sí, correcto, lo vimos la vez pasada.
Bebé, entonces esto puede ser también, porque usted sabe que en televisión uno tiene que tener más cosas dinámicas como las que tenemos nosotros, y eso puede ayudarles muchísimo a que el programa de televisión que tiene, o sea, la gente se interese un poco más porque está viendo cosas revolucionarias.
Correcto, correcto. Claro que sí, pues Ricardo, muchísimas gracias. Y a Sol también, muchas gracias por la presentación y por el esfuerzo.
You're welcome.
Y nada, thank you very much for your presentation. It's been very clear for us.
I hope you enjoyed. And I can also suggest you that we have a YouTube channel. So if you go to our, if you go to YouTube.
Yes.
Let's find the Mosaic Education. Mosaic Education. Here you can see, and we have a different playlist here. So we have a lot of tutorial videos, and we also have now a couple of Spanish tutorials.
Hola a todos, me llamo Mate
Gordy.
Gordy.
We have already seven tutorial videos in Spanish language, and lots of in English. But we are working on extending these playlists. So subscribe it, and you can see all of the tutorial videos. So it can be a good help for you to get acquainted more and more deeper with the software.
Y viceministro, y vamos a enviarle también copia de la presentación de hoy para que la gente que no pudo
asistir, right.
Por favor, para usted, y para que usted si quiere revisar algo, ¿verdad? Poderla compartir, ¿oyó? Y esto para que usted sepa es igual como que el profesor acaba de dar la clase, solamente pone record y se la manda a los alumnos, que ese es un potencial inmenso, porque el niño puede repasar la clase completa, y los que no pudieron llegar porque estaban enfermos o lo que sea, pueden ver qué fue lo que pasó y no se perdieron de absolutamente nada.
Excelente. Bueno, muchísimas gracias de nuevo. Ha sido un placer estar con ustedes. Y como digo, vamos a seguir en contacto, vamos a seguir conversando. Muchísimas gracias y bueno, hasta la próxima. Gracias
para servirles, y ojalá que podamos hacer muchas cosas. Y me encantaría platicar después cuáles son los próximos pasos.
Correcto, correcto. Eso es lo importante. Nosotros vamos a tener una reunión aquí interna, vamos a definir qué es lo que realmente analizamos con todos los especialistas de esta cuestión y cuáles son los pasos que deberíamos de dar de aquí para adelante. Y estamos en contacto, Ricardo. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, viceministro. Se lo agradezco. Jos, thank you very much for your presentation.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Gracias a todos.
Goodbye, gracias.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, David.
De nada.
Thank you, Ricardo, again.
No, thank you, Schultz. Thank you very much for everything.
Saludos.
Ok, hasta luego. Gracias.
Hasta luego. Bye-bye.
Gracias, bye.
Bye-bye.